Cadets erased an early 17-point deficit last weekend on the road at Gallaudet to earn their first ECFC win of 2012. They return back to Sabine this week to play host to Husson. The Cadets come in at 4-2 on the year, and Chris Sabern is a major reason for their success. Sabern is the school's all-time leading rusher and is constantly able to sustain plays and drives with his feet. This is the season opener against Western New England. You see Sabern roll left, but he's smart enough and has good enough poise to keep it himself, directs blockers down the field, and turns a broken play into a nice pickup. Here, though, the naked bootleg down around the end zone, we've seen that a number of times in Sabern's 4 years in a maroon and gold uniform. But Sabern is not just a one-dimensional threat as the Cadets continue to vary their offensive attack in 2012. This play went 55 yards to Zach Allen against the Golden Bears, who took it all the way to the end zone. Well, this one saw Sabern able to scramble left in the waning minutes of the game and find a sprawling Derek Pitts, again turning a nothing play into something as Sabern would organize the game-winning drive. Pitts, one of his favorite targets out of the backfield against Sabern, looks like he's going to keep it, but he's able to get the shovel and dish off to Pitts, who's able to run it. But the star of the receiving corps in 2012 has been Allen, who is tied for the third in the ECFC with 6 touchdowns. And the lanky junior is Sabern's go-to guy in the red zone, but you see him also here be a deep threat as he's able to get behind the defense in Week 1. This play, long down the sideline. Allen had 2 touchdowns in Week 1, and he has not stopped. But even with the renewed passing attack, the Cadets have handled Husson on the ground since the two joined the conference, and all 5 Cadet runners look to factor into Saturday's game plan. Triplet is the conference's second leading rusher, while Giorgio has speed out of the backfield. You see Triplet here, a bruising back who's capable of taking the initial hit and making something out of nothing. Again, here against Castleton, he sniffs the end zone and takes it in from 3 yards out. Here, again, also deceptive speed for Triplet. He's able to get past the initial line of defense and take it down the sideline. So Triplet, the total package, he averages 108 yards a game. Giorgio also sees time at punt and kickoff returner for the Cadets, and he uses his speed to slash through the defense. You see what Norwich has done to Husson in the last 3 years, and if they want to keep that up, they will have to shore up their pass defense as well as their defense on third down. Teams have been able to throw on the Cadets in 2012 and have tended to target routes on the sideline, in the flat, as well as the middle of the field to utilize catch-and-run opportunities. As you see both John Krafik of Western New England and Shane Brzezowski of Castleton doing just that. Krafik here only a 3-yard dump off, but his receiver is able to get to the edge and turn it into a big breaker. Brzezowski leads one of the nation's top-rated passing attacks, and again, he utilizes a short pass middle of the field to Brandon Boyle. He had 15 catches on this day. But the Cadets secondary grew up a week ago against Gallaudet and looked for both Dominic Davis and Nate Fortezo to be very opportunistic on the outside. Let's go inside the numbers and take a look at the matchup.